3 rooms, 0 resified, starting at $129. And you can take $75 off your air duct cleaning and 20% off your upholstery. Visit ZeroResMinnesota.com and book your appointment now.
Get 15% off right now with Sauce15 at chillboys.com, the most comfortable underwear in the world.
From the Your Boat Club Weather Center.
This report is sponsored. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Fan forecast.
Mid-20s today, mid-30s tomorrow, mid-40s on Friday.
Down the lane to Conley in the corner. 3-ball, yes, sir!
Shooting for the first in the West, the Wolves host the Detroit Pistons
Not there.
Wow. I'm sorry, Rose. You weren't there.
Birdman of Alcatraz. I was not with you.
Yeah. By the way, this is, again, P. Rod the Prodigy, a listener, a local guy without me. He'll be with us at Treasure Island tomorrow night.
Is that right?
He said he's coming down to say hi.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know why you wouldn't. Come on
He
by.
says more than just that.
I'm going to miss you next week, Zach.
It says more than just what?
Hi.
Oh. Hi.
Yeah, tomorrow night, 7 to 9 p.m., not on the air, just on the stage at the Parlay Lounge.
Nice.
Trip for 2 to Vegas, given away for whoever wins initials. There's 5 of you that are going to be drawn.
We might stream it on KFan.com/watch.
I don't know why we wouldn't.
Well, again, last year's
Because
game
it's
was
so
good.
good
We put it on
every
the
year.
air.
Yeah.
We had drama. We had a tiebreaker. It was
Save the drama for
it was
you,
awesome.
Mama.
Nice comeback, the whole bit.
Yeah.
And the first major of the year, just 2 days away. It's going to be sweet. 6:15, 7:15, and 8:15 on Friday.
Hell yeah, man.
That's right.
What's the pot up to right now?
62?
It's about 60
62 grand?
something.
Yeah.
ounce,
62.
an
Yeah,
ounce.
because I had to pay him last week.
Yeah, $62,000.
Oh, I heard about that. You lost your...
And then I tried to double or nothing it. And it didn't work out for me.
Was it last year or the year before that we had a guy that got through to call and guess the initials, and he was in the crowd?
Yeah,
That was
was
a couple years
2
ago.
years
Yep.
ago. Yeah.
Brought him outside.
That was super fun.
That was crazy. We're like,
Yeah.
what if the guy who wins is in the crowd?
Well, then it's rigged.
It would have felt very rigged. But he
Just
did
like
not
everybody
win.
thought it was when we were in Vegas.
I know.
I still can't believe that happened. The odds.
Awesome.
It was sweet.
It was one of the best days on the
It
Power
was.
Trip Morning Show.
And it was all
ever.
because of him.
Yeah, it was my good idea.
It was
Take
your good
that,
idea.
Corliss.
You got it.
Yeah, that's right. It was.
His one good idea that year was to have a play-in game
Turned
on
out to be for
Thursday.
that decade, by the way.
Yeah.
And that Thursday was the day that the jackpot went off. So if we didn't have a Thursday game, maybe Friday never happens because Carl doesn't get through and I pick a different combo.
And I basically came up with the idea so Dov could play.
You did.
Oh, that's nice.
And
of you.
if you're keeping track, it is March 27th of 2024. And your good idea so far this year is?
He went to the Family Dollar once.
Yeah.
Haven't come up with one yet?
Ben Harper's my best idea.
It's a solid idea. All right.
Ben Harper.
The bongo bit.
Oh, yeah.
Should we move on with Fan 5?
I think we probably should.
Sure.
Hold on one second. I'm going to hit the button for you, Cor, okay?
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. By the way, in the next segment to kick off headlines, a non-breaking news, breaking news video game update.
Oh, hell yeah.
Major news, but they didn't really say much. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so
Not-
the announcement of the announcement.
It's an announcement of an announcement, but there's not really much of an update. It's just that there is an update. Does that make sense? You'll see next segment. But I am very excited.
I'm excited.
I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't either.
The Twin season opener is tomorrow in Kansas City at 3:10. Pablo Lopez versus something called Cole Ragans. Reagans. I don't know how to say it. 26-year-old lefty. No idea how to pronounce the guy for Kansas City. He was a first rounder by the Rangers in 2016. Whoops.
65 and sunny tomorrow in Kansas City.
Of course it is.
Look at here.
How about that?
All right, Rosie, you're a gambler, right? You like to
I do.
to play the Ponies.
Right.
Every time he goes to the bathroom.
Oh, Rosie.
Why am I laughing at that?
I don't
Rosie,
really know what it
the
means.
Twins on DraftKings are the favorites to win the AL Central at -115.
Whoa.
And then the Tigers and the Guardians are plus 350. The Royals are plus 850, and then the White Sox are the long shot at 40-1.
Okay.
What is the Twins over/under for wins for 2024? According to DraftKings. For perspective, last year's squad went 87 and
Right.
75 and finished first. 87 wins last year. What is the over/under on DraftKings for the Twins for
Well, they're
2024?
Mine would be about 85, but that's what I'm going to guess. I think it might. That would be my guess.
So do you want to go 84.5 or 85.5? Because obviously they
85
don't
and a
like
half.
pushes on season-long bets.
85
You're going to
I'm
go
with you, Rosie.
85.5?
I'm with you.
Anybody else have a guess? Last year,
I have my own
87 and
theories about
75?
this baseball team, but that's all.
So you're going slightly worse than last year's record is what you're saying,
Yeah, I
85 and a
just think
half.
There's too much uncertainty with this pitching staff.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 82.5.
82 and a half.
Look at you.
Zost?
I heard it on Bonus's podcast.
Oh, fair.
Of course you did.
As of yesterday, the DraftKings over-under is 86 and a half. Good guess, Rosie.
Way
So
to go, Rosie.
slightly worse than last year's squad. So if you think they're going to be better, have at it.
I take
Not in
the
this
under.
state, though. Not in this state. You can't do it in this state.
No,
I take the under.
I would. The frustration, I know, Sauce, you are tweeting about it all the time, is they're coming off. I mean, such a fun season, such a fun postseason in particular. With Target Field was just unlike anything we had seen since they opened it. And what do they do to capitalize on it? Their everyday lineup, I think, is really solid. They keep Byron Buxton healthy. Blah blah blah. They have an opportunity with this pitching staff. Other than Pablo Lopez, they do not have a proven starter in that rotation. Joe Ryan still has a lot to prove. Bailey Ober, a lot to prove. Louis Varland. Who am I missing here?
Well, the one guy they traded for is hurt.
Well, and he's. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Is that opportunities that presented itself instead of putting the pedal down and going, we not only want to win this division going away, we got a taste of what it's like to win in the postseason last year. Let's do one better this year. Let's up the ante a little bit. Let's go get someone. And unless they have a bunch of guys stashed away in St. Paul, they feel are going to contribute as the season progresses here as a starting staff. I know they got guys who are hurt in the bullpen right now. I don't truly understand the mindset of the front office on what they were thinking about with this pitching staff this year and how they approached free agency when guys are signing for like $30 million. They slashed their payroll, and just the messaging to the fans is the worst possible thing they could have done. Whether it's right or wrong, you don't message the fans by cutting payroll.
You are correct,
After
Rosie.
you win, and remember what Target Field was like when you packed the place last year against Toronto and Houston, and everyone wanted to be in that ballpark that was a baseball fan and waited a long time for that. This is how you follow it up, and their lineup might be lights out. I mean, I think they have they don't really have a.
Sucks.
What's that?
The pitching
That's
sucks.
that's an overstatement, don't you think?
I don't know if it sucks, but I just think
Their
we
bullpen's
don't
blown up.
know what they have. This is what I'm saying.
Will you listen to him, Sauce?
You needed to have another known commodity in that starting staff besides Pablo Lopez. Ryan is like, he teases us a little bit. God, he's really good one day and not the next. Bailey Ober's got great stuff one day, and then he gets blown up in one inning. And Louis Varland, is he a starter? Is he a reliever? It's just
Isn't it Paddock? Isn't
Paddock is
another
another.
one?
Yeah, I mean, again, they had an opportunity to sign a couple of guys that were right there. Obviously, Sonny Gray didn't come back. He's hurt right now, but which is sad for
When
him.
they came home.
But I don't. I just
No, but
there's
Can they find anybody greater than the Sonny?
No, but Rosie, to your point though, Blake Snell signed exactly for
Yes.
$30 million the money that they cut, right?
Right.
Jordan Montgomery
just signed yesterday.
to a contract 2 years ago they probably would have signed. They made no effort into making this team better. None.
They should get a new slogan called "Just Happy to Be Here."
That's what it should be. Well
All they
said.
are. They're just happy to be in the league.
If they hadn't had the success last year, I would say, okay, I get it. This is the way they're going to approach things. But
ridiculous.
they had it, and they're right there.
Why should we take them seriously if they don't take it seriously? Like,
Well
I mean,
said, Zach.
we should treat them just like a town ball team in Minneapolis, because that's all they
well,
are.
Some
I mean,
sense into these
Way
kids.
to go, Zach.
Wait a minute.
His town ball
Wait a
team here
minute.
has got about the same chance of winning the World Series that the Twins do.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Wow.
Rosie,
I I think generally speaking,
I think you're right, Zach.
you have teams. Well, if you go in the National League, you got Atlanta and the Dodgers that are just light years ahead of everybody else. But the American League is more wide open to get there. I mean, I'm saying that's a league that you could actually compete and potentially win. You really can with the right combination of people, because the Yankees are still trying to figure it out. The Red Sox are down. Baltimore's coming up a little bit. Houston is still Houston, but how long can they keep that roll going? You had an opportunity to cash those chips, move up the ladder,
Carpe
send a
diem.
message to the fans, sign someone that the fans can get excited about. Look at all the talk about what the Vikings are doing with the potential of moving into the top 4, top 3. Just that in itself, and I know the Vikings run this town, but the Twins needed to take advantage of the PR, and they didn't do it.
And
Rosie's right.
Think about the fact that they're coming off their first ever, or they're not their first ever, but their first playoff win in decades, and it should have been a very exciting offseason. We should be looking forward to tomorrow, and there's just no buzz, there's no hype.
We'll start the buzz.
Well,
get hyped.
That takes. Again, you win, and then that'll take care of itself by next week. But
Can I please read some comments?
Please do.
Scott on the watch.com. No, what is it? KFN.com/watch.
Watch.com.
Says the bullpen has been rated one of the best in the Major League Baseball this year.
It
Sauce
has.
is flat out wrong.
No,
take that.
But they're devastated by injuries.
Well,
Just to start the year. It's a long year.
I wouldn't say
Right.
devastated. They're off.
Their best guys hurt.
Jeff
He'll be
Kuzman
back.
says when you strike out constantly, it doesn't matter who's pitching.
Yeah, well said. well, no, they got rid of Joey Gallo.
Super Panda B says, it sounds like Rosie's blaming Falveen. Who's,
Foul.
I
believe,
am actually, or
the God of Thunder, I
Pohlad.
believe.
Yeah, it's the Polads.
It's
They
Joe
just don't want to
Pohlad.
spend any money.
Or that it's they determine their payroll, and when they said we're not gonna we're shedding another $30 million. I don't know. I
Cheesy
think
E says Hawk has a hard time with critical feedback.
Brilliant.
they didn't need.
See your therapist?
Does that happen?
I
Habits on the chat.
I might have been typing that to myself.
Can you guys, you baseball guys, explain this to me?
Yeah.
Why am I the only one that thinks this is the dumbest thing of all time? Do you remember a week ago when the Dodgers and Padres were playing in Seoul,
Right.
Korea, South Korea?
Yeah.
So they had played 2 games that counted. The Dodgers and Padres splitted. Now the Dodgers have gone back to spring training and have played 3 fake games. You don't get to start the regular season and then go back to playing fake ones?
Don't try to explain it.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Now I might be wrong, but I think I'm right on this. I think all the guys that were going to make the team, because I would guess by the time you started the season, you had to have your 35-man or whatever it is set. So I think all those guys are in San Diego, and the people who aren't making the team are playing spring training
But the
games.
idea that you look at the score,
I don't
you
think
go,
any
wait,
of the pros are. if that
Ohtani
makes sense.
played yesterday.
Did he really?
Struck out twice.
Why is he playing in spring training?
That's
games?
what I'm
'Cause
asking.
he's sick. He can't gamble
God,
no
I
more.
bet that he
Yeah,
wasn't
oh.
going to strike out.
Yeah, you talk about a gamble.
Oh, Rosie, I got that.
Yeah.
Right. Why? That doesn't make any
Once
sense.
the regular season starts, you don't go back to playing
No.
fake baseball.
No.
It's weird.
That's stupid.
Well, and they play the game, of course, because of the time difference. But for fans who want to see the game, it's what was it on 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock?
Well, that's
Started
that
at
was
like
the other
5
thing,
a.m.,
though.
yeah.
But
It was
to
awesome.
people
The
in
market.
those markets, it's 3 in
the morning.
Oh, all right. That guy's pumped.
Baseball does everything right.
Yeah.
They sure do.
And I'm super pumped for the opener tomorrow. I'm feeling that buzz. I'm feeling
gonna
that
watch
hype. What time is it?
3.
Can't. I'm going to be driving down to TI tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
he's
I-
going to be driving down to TI tomorrow, and
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
miss
the
it.
Wild game and then the TI. But I
That's
would
a
be
lot
there if
going
I
on.
couldn't.
We got
What?
basketball. We got Timberwolves. We got
Oh, yeah. Basketball again.
Sweet
tomorrow.
16.
We got Horan to do.
Yeah. Hawk does.
Lots going on.
Lots happening.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. You got-
We got what, Hawk?
You heard what I said.
Go.
All right.
Adam Thielen's roughing me up.
Whoa.
He sure is.
Every time in the history of that soundbite, every time you've played Ben Lieber, it sounds like isolated vocal tracks of David Lee Roth. Does it not?
Yeah.
Play it again. Remember we had those bits like, I'm only going to tell you one time.
Yeah.
Adam Thielen's roughing me up.
That's David Lee
Yeah,
Roth.
it
That's
does. Yeah,
definitely
it's very
church.
good. Are you high?
I got to find the David Lee Roth things.
It's so
I'm
close.
going to tell you what time. Yeah, I know. That's pretty good, man. I never thought of that before. I got him in here somewhere. I got to pay this off for Rosie because he can't wait.
Do it.
Budmar.
Yeah, Rosie
I'll have to do it
loves
after break. It's going to take me 20 minutes
David
to
Lee
find it.
Roth.
Yeah,
I got
Rosie loves
so
it.
many sound bites in this system
Some of the great
now.
music videos of all time.
Oh, yeah. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
And MTV was really MTV.
Yeah. You're singing. Oh, well. I'll do it when we come back from break.
All right.
I can't find it.
All right.
David's in here somewhere.
Headlines when we get back. Like I said, this is the worst tease of all time. But Chad
Now,
Abbott
look
loves
on Sauce's
teases.
chest. Those are the worst teas of all time.
Okay, I can hear you.
Why'd you unzip your pants?
The most minor update of all time, but for video game geeks, it still matters. It's still moving the needle. Let's go. Any progress is progress when it comes to some of these games that take decades to put out. So a big update that doesn't change much. After this, on the Fan.
Join us for our 2024 iHeartRadio Music Awards, live from the Dolby Theater in Hollywood.
Monday, April 1st. Watch on Fox, starting at 7 p.m. And listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
Otezla Adrenalast is a proud partner of the iHeartRadio Music Awards, a celebration of artists and the fans who got them there. The fans who make the music truly come alive through their energy and positive vibes. To the fans that make live music possible, we salute you.
Plan a relaxing escape to the islands, beaches, and neighborhoods.
Your home, your cabin, or your business.
Are you looking for ways to elevate your business through premium headwear and apparel? At Branded Bills, we focus on attention to detail, in-person customer experience, and quality craftsmanship to provide a finished, customized product for any occasion. Our core belief is to create out-of-the-box products that enhance the value of your personal brand or business. We offer low minimum orders, unique design applications, and completed custom products in as quick as 2 weeks. To find out more, visit brandedbills.com.
You simply mention KFAN or tell Zero Res that you heard about it on KFAN in the Power Trip Morning Show. 952-ZEROREZ. It spells the same forward and backward, or ZeroResMinnesota.com. They have a 4.9 rating on Google with like 17 or 18,000 reviews. You're going to see why my family's been using them for over a decade. When you use them this spring, mention KFAN at 952-ZERO-RES or ZeroResMinnesota.com.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
St. Paul Saints baseball is almost here. Come join us for hijinks, shenanigans, and all the Twins' top prospects. Single game tickets are now on sale. Opening day, March 29th. Visit saintsbaseball.com for more information. Fun is good. It's what we do.
Hi, you're right. I'm sorry. We were just talking about Brett's dad living in Atlanta and how sad he was that he couldn't use builders and remodelers to replace his windows. I said, you're right, Brett. That is a sad, sad story. But the people here in Minnesota, they've got it tackled. And Wisconsin as well, because they can call Builders and Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com today and have them bring out the best windows in the business. Not just any windows, nay. We're talking about the best windows in the business. I'm talking about Elements windows. They're triple pane. And right now, you buy one window, you get your second window half off. Plus, Home Show special savings of an additional $50 off on each Elements triple pane window, the highest rated windows in the industry. Best products, great prices, professionally installed by Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com for over 70 years. Brett, I'm sorry. They don't service Atlanta, but they do service you, Minnesota. Go to buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
You're free now. Free to stream beyond your wildest dreams. Free to be everything you imagine, and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Hey, it's Corey Cove. I've had LASIK, and I'm thrilled with my results. But what if LASIK isn't the best option for you? Well, then OVO Vision Correction is where it's at. Because maybe you or someone you know is over 50 and struggling with reading glasses. Well, OVO has a solution called Restorative Lens Exchange. And for a limited time, OVO has a trifecta of a deal for your vision correction procedure. So the LASIK consult has always been free at OVO. But for a limited time, OVO is waiving the $300 consultation fee for RLE. And you can also get $500 off your LASIK or RLE procedure. Plus, 24 months interest-free financing. So look, if you're struggling with glasses, contacts, reading glasses, or reading glasses on top of contacts with sunglasses on top of that, you know who you are, well then call OVO for your free consultation to find out if LASIK or RLE is right for you. And don't forget, OVO has Dr. Lobanoff and Dr. Whiting along with over 1,500 five-star Google reviews and a best price guarantee. Get this free consultation set up right now at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
Meat sauce here from my friends at St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake, and of course the one in Danbury is the absolute best. Why? Because you can bet on sports there at the Sportsbook Betting Lounge and then the Red Zone at Danbury. It's awesome. All the bets you want to make. There's a pretty cool golf tournament coming up 2 weeks from tomorrow. There's basketball going on. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Future bets, parlays, all the bets you want to make, you can make with my friends at St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake. Find them at GoPlayWin.com. That's GoPlayWin.com. St. Croix Casino, Turtle Lake. Find your fortune. Bye.
You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
You can join us tomorrow and Friday at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. We are going to have a dandy of a time. It all starts tomorrow night in the Parlay Lounge. From 7 to 9 p.m., we'll play some games for great prizes. We got an iPad, some AirPods, gigantic, fun, great prize bag for you to raid. And then we got a mock initials game for a trip to Las Vegas. Then you can stick around Friday morning as we broadcast live from TI, host the first initials major of the year, and give away another trip to Las Vegas. More info at KFN.com, keyword calendar.
How long are you going to talk?
I thought that was fine.
Yeah,
I'm only going to tell you one time. How the dealer's roughing me up.
It's close.
Yeah, it's real
I'm
close.
only going to tell you one time. How the dealer's roughing me up.
If he had just done that, if he had done that at the end, almost identical. It's so indistinguishable. It's like trying to tell the difference between PA and Charge. You almost can't do it.
That's good.
That's Echo.
So good.
So good.
Now it's time for Headline.
Pay off those tees.
Wolf River Electric. You can go solar with Wolf River Electric, and they bring you headlines. Thanks to our friends at Wolf River Electric.
Come get you some.
Yeah, come get you some solar power.
Thank you, Ruthie.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
All right, so Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard.
Oh,
right, remember
man.
that?
That's sweet of them. Like Chocolate Extreme or Cookie Doughs?
Turn it upside down.
Yeah, don't do that. It scares me every
during
time.
that leak, there were some documents that kind of floated around, and there were some updates that Bethesda was working on the next Skyrim, the next Elder Scrolls game, and they have now kind of confirmed that. Last but not least, yes, we are in development on the next chapter for Elder Scrolls 6.
Why?
So they're admitting they're working on it, and there's a lot of theories that they've been working on it for like 13 years, which is probably the case. But they are still estimating, this is not from Bethesda directly, that the release date would be 2026
1947
or later. I just don't get it, how each one of these major games, whether it's Grand Theft or Red Dead or in Bethesda's case, Skyrim / Elder Scrolls, why does it take
I have no
13
idea.
or 14 or 15 years?
because we do it well.
Okay, well,
Well
then
done, Jer.
take your time, Jer Bear. Fantastic.
He's right.
Look,
Jerry's got an answer for everything.
I know you guys didn't get into Skyrim, and I'll tell you this, that I don't think it holds up super well because the graphics just aren't quite the same. But it's Lord of the Rings meets Grand Theft Auto meets Red Dead Redemption. It is freaking awesome. Skyrim is a top 5 game of all time. and Elder Scrolls 6. I'm not promising, Hawk, that you can get a handy from a goblin, but I'm telling you, you're gonna freaking love it. It's epic. It's awesome. Awesome.
Handy from a goblin.
Well, I'm just saying, you can't take your horse to Valentine and get a bath, right? I don't know what...
in Valentine, you can get a handy and a goblin.
Paul, your hands up.
Has Hawk seen an adult-themed wizard video?
The whole bit, yes. Goblins,
You
trolls,
have?
all of that.
Oh, sure.
Of course.
Yeah, Harry Slaughter.
Brett, Zach, did you guys ever play Skyrim?
Never.
Oh, man.
I dabbled in it, and I dabbled in Elder Scrolls Online, which kind of stunk.
Oh,
But,
really?
yeah,
I
it wasn't
never
as
did
good as
I never
Skyrim.
did the online bit.
No.
Hey, you wanna
Skyrim's a
know
game
something?
changer.
You know what's super funny that you bring that up? I went to GameInformer.com, and they're in the middle of their Reader's Greatest Games of All Time bracket. It's down to the last matchup. 1 seed, The Legend of Zelda, is it Ocarina of Time, against Elder Scrolls
Skyrim. And if Skyrim wins, it's fair. It's in the conversation for the greatest game of all time.
One
When did Skyrim come out? Like 2012-ish?
1947.
1947.
Harry, you're off a little bit.
The 1 seeds are Elder Ring, The Last of Us,
Elder Ring.
Elden Ring.
So good.
The Witcher 3. It's in very small print. And then The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Okay, Skyrim came out November 11th of 2011.
Right.
And they're saying, Jerry Lewis, they're saying 2026 or later. So 15 years for a sequel.
Why?
The final 4 was The Legend of
Why
Zelda
is why? You have
Ocarina of Time, Red Dead,
Red
The
Dead
Last of
Production?
Us.
Red Dead 2?
Yeah,
Red
it's
Dead 2, yeah.
I guess it's
The
creating.
Last of Us and then Skyrim.
So the worlds
Like a
are so
book.
freaking gigantic and epic. I just don't understand. So they're super detailed. The stories are crazy. You can play for hundreds of hours. There's Easter eggs all over the place. I get
Your
it. But
what hurts?
think if you started in 2011, how many different systems now have they gone through? How do you
2,700,000,000.
Right. So how does it even work? The stuff they were working on in 2013, is that just completely obsolete? How does that even work?
That's a great question.
Thank you,
would
Zachary.
love
Whoa!
for
Nice job,
somebody
Corey.
to answer that because, I don't understand how you.
We should ask PA.
I never thought about that, by the way. That's a great point. Zacho, think about that. You're in the middle of making a game, and suddenly the technology has moved forward 5 times,
Right.
and you're still creating on the old technology.
How does that work?
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
I mean, I know this is a best video games of all time bracket. My God, are there some slammers
My
on here?
God, you're greasy.
Mario 64, Mario 3,
Yep.
Mass Effect 2,
Never played it. Heard it was great.
Red Dead, Legend of Zelda: The Wind
Where's Halo 3?
Waker. I think it's on here somewhere.
What'd you call me?
Wind Waker.
Oh.
That's
Chrono
when you find
Trigger,
somebody's
which was
nose.
a game Swavid loved.
As they're
Nobody
sleeping.
cares. Final Fantasy 7. Some sweet games in here, man. Oh, good.
Speaking of games
Thanks,
that are taking forever to come out,
Oh, well,
there was an
don't pressure
update
'em.
Yesterday. Did you guys see this from GTA 6?
No.
Oh.
The headline from Kotaku, is that how you say it?
Sure. Whatever.
GTA 6 production reportedly falling behind.
Of course it is.
Rockstar urges staff to return to office to avoid delay. The open world sequel that is set to launch next year is now the leadership is now worried it could get delayed until 2026.
Then it's going to have to go up against Skyrim too. Let's go.
So
I can't play them both at the same time. I'll have no life. Oh, wait. I just became self-aware.
You don't even play Zelda.
I know.
With your mouth?
Wow. Who plays Zelda with their mouth? Rosie.
Great point.
Thanks, Dan.
Do you guys have no interest in Elder Scrolls 6 if it's essentially Red Dead or Grand Theft with Lord of the Rings that doesn't do anything for you?
No.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
No, because you said you can't get a sudsy age.
Yeah, that was 15 years ago. Maybe things have changed. Maybe they played Red Dead 2 and said, we got to make this more adult. We got to offer handies.
Even in MLB The Show, you can get a sudsy HJ. I'm
Okay.
only playing
Why
video
not?
games. You can get a sudsy HJ, right? Hawk?
And that's
Yeah.
the title of the
Right, Hawk?
podcast.
The trading room has really gotten strange there in the Oakland A's.
Hawk said he started it again just to go to Valentine.
I'm
Great
sure he
point.
has.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh, I should not have Googled that.
All right.
Oh, Zach.
What, Sudsy HJ?
Well, I usually Google a podcast title just because I can go in my history and
got it.
But that came up with some pretty bad stuff.
He wanted to be a catcher.
Zach.
Rosie, there's a hypothetical circulating on Reddit that really is a way of asking you, are you a gambler?
All right.
Pass.
Because here's the question. Would you rather have a 100% chance of winning $1 million? So you're getting $1 million, or a 75% chance at $100 billion.
100 billion?
Billion with a B.
Whoa.
I think this is the easiest question. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's a billion.
You
It's
go for the 100.
75% chance,
You
yes.
go for the 100 billion all day long.
Yes.
You have to.
It's not even
75,
close.
if it was a 20% chance.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I think if it's above 50, you got to go for the.
But
Sure.
48% of these people on Reddit said they would take the $1 million. They want the guaranteed money.
I understand that.
I think that's insanity.
Marnie would probably be one of them.
But every single person that's listening, every single person on the planet has a shot. If they do something right, if they come up with one good idea, if they get a little bit lucky, every one of us could get $1 million.
Right.
You can't get $100 billion.
No.
You got to take a crack at a 75% chance at $100 billion. That is the all-time no. I can't even believe anybody took the $1 million.
By the way, anybody win
Anybody.
the mega?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
They
Somebody-
did.
New Jersey.
One person.
Of course.
One winner in New Jersey.
If
But the
I-
Powerball is what, almost $900 million
Yeah, that's
tonight.
That's tonight again?
But the Mega Millions was won yesterday by one person in New Jersey.
If I won the Powerball, I would buy 2 horses, one for me, one for Hawk, and then I would build a town identical to Valentine.
Call it.
Sudsy H.
And
Then
what would
Hawk
happen?
and I would ride our horses to that town, sit in opposite bathtubs, and just.
Wait, you're going to be in the same room while this happens?
Right, Hawk?
You know what? If you're buying,
I don't care.
Are you side to side, back to back?
Is this the
Side
same
to side.
person performing this?
Yeah, it's like a Viagra commercial.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
wait a minute. She's diabolical. What do you call it when you use both hands?
Ambidextrous.
But
diabolical.
She would be diabolical.
I think Sauce is the diabolical one if he's
Diabolical.
building basically a
No, but
ghost
you know
town
why?
just to fill it with skanks that are giving sudsy HJs.
You know why? Because it'd make Hockey happy.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd have a great laugh about
Yeah,
it.
we sure would.
Yep, and
Is
then we'd go
prostitution
gambling.
legal in this town?
Yeah, it's a fake town.
How did you get that at? But I mean, how did you get that to be legalized?
Hawk's the mayor.
Just with how much
Oh, you
pull you
made
have
me
financially?
mayor?
You're the mayor.
The sheriff
Wow,
and
this
the
is
mayor.
great.
Yep. And then I'd be like, all right, Hawk, I'm going to go. And he'd be like, I
Modern
live
day
here
version
now.
of Tombstone.
Yeah, I live here now.
Since we're talking video games briefly, Rosie, the guy that created Super Mario Brothers and The Legend of Zelda back in the day was not allowed to bike to work at Nintendo because they thought he was too dangerous to lose. Like they didn't want to risk his value, so they said, can't bike to work anymore.
Provide
buddy."
a security driver for him, I assume.
Pretty much. I don't know. They just said you're done biking.
Yeah.
You're too valuable. This is something you know, Rosie, but Shel Silverstein worked as a cartoonist for
Right.
Playboy for 40 years,
Sure
even
did.
during the time he was a famous children's author. Overlapped
Very
40 years
gifted.
at Playboy.
Yeah, he was really, really gifted, and I remember all of them.
I'm your Huckleberry.
He died in Key West in 1999.
Oh, did he really?
Best place to be, man.
Yeah, that's a good place to.
I'm your Huckleberry.
God, what a
There you
film.
go.
Here's something maybe Star Wars nerds knew, but I don't remember. Maybe we've said this in the past during What Really Matters or something, but the word Ewok is never said in a Star Wars movie.
What?
Really?
Just identified as
I guess
an Ewok.
they must have marketed it later, right? Like, these are the Ewoks. Go get
What the
your
hell?
stuffed animals at, Toys R Us or whatever back in the day. According to this, the word Ewok is never actually said in Return of the
That's
Jedi.
disappointing.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
I think you probably would have. That's one of those party bets you could probably win.
Right. You remember Dave Schwartz, right, from Care 11?
Of course I
Yeah,
remember
rest in
Dave.
He hates a show called The Bear, which is universally loved. It's almost
Poor
100%
Dave.
on
They
Rotten
never
Tomatoes.
say bear in that either.
Right. Outside of the name of the restaurant. Jeremy Allen White is the star of The Bear. He is in talks to play Bruce Springsteen in a movie about the making of 1982's Nebraska.
Wow.
I could
Jeremy
see that.
Allen White might be Bruce.
Talented.
I read a whole book about the making of that record. It's pretty
Really?
interesting. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. If memory serves, he was just coming off like the biggest record of his life. He'd been on the cover of Time and what was the other magazine? Newsweek.
Newsweek.
And so he decided to just pull the rug out from under himself and record a whole record on a cassette player, essentially. And that's what he did.
Oh.
So that could be interesting. How about the pictures of Timothy
Chalamet?
as Bob Dylan?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks
Eerie.
great. Looks great, man.
The
That
only
kid's
thing,
good.
Zach, I'm going to assume you're going to disagree with this. The only criticism I've seen of Chalamet so far lately is that he's in everything. thing. So it's almost like, dude, we all like you as an actor. You seem like a nice guy. You're doing a great job. Could you just slow down and let somebody else be in a movie for a second?
He's so damn versatile.
I know, but he does seem to be in every movie that's released.
Zach.
You wonder if you're going to get Melissa McCarthy fatigue, where it's just like, we like you, but now it's just too often.
Yeah.
Like, leave a little to the imagination, Mr. Chalamet.
Go for
right,
it,
Zach?
I say.
You got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember,
Take everything you can.
he was in Goonies.
That was Chalamet when he was young, yeah.
He was in Happy Gilmore.
You're in big trouble, though, pal. I
That's
eat pieces
him?
of shit like you for
Yeah, he
breakfast.
played Shooter McGavin.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
They're making a sequel to Happy Gilmore.
No.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see.
they are. They sure are. They sure are.
They're also rebooting Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, no.
Why?
Yeah, Pee Wee.
And again, rebooting, starting over. Producer Jerry Bruckheimer recently spoke about the future of his two franchises, both Top Gun and Pirates of the Caribbean. And he basically says it sounds like there's going to be no return of the main cast, Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley. It would be a complete reboot starting over from scratch.
Is that right?
Yep.
Is that right? That's
Thoughts?
I have no interest.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of
them. The first couple were good, but I have no interest in those
That was
as
10
well.
minutes ago. I know the story.
I've
Yep.
never seen a single one of them.
First couple are good.
And we'll
They
have
were
some
very
time.
good.
Yeah, they're fun, and then they got ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no interest in that.
Okay.
Zach, I'm going to assume when you've been to Disney, you have had the blue milk.
I have tasted it, yes.
I've had it as well.
Oh, you both have?
Yeah.
Nerds.
Blue milk is something that Luke Skywalker mentions in, I think, the original Star Wars. Is it not? I think it's the very
Didn't
first
say
one.
Ewok?
I don't think he mentions it. I think it's just
drinks
there.
it?
Yeah.
Got it.
Really?
Yep. So anyway, now it's something you can buy at the Disney parks. You can get the blue milk.
Of course you can.
But now they're actually going to put it out. They're going to actually sell it, and you can get it. And people are geeking out that they want it to be out, I believe, before May 4th, which is May the 4th. Of
course.
I think that's
Be with you. So we'll see.
So they just put some sort of dye in there. That's the
According to this, it's going to hit stores April 17th.
Oh my.
So it will be out before May the 4th.
I think it has a little flavor to it, but yeah, it's just dye.
Yeah, this says it's vanilla flavored milk with blue food coloring.
Oh, those poor parents that have to buy that for their kids. Come on.
You used to have Oreos that would make the milk turn blue. Those were fun.
You were on acid.
I was.
For the first time ever, this year's Cadbury Bunny is a pet raccoon.
What? What the hell was that?
Just in time for Easter, huh?
A pet raccoon is this year's Cadbury Bunny.
Huh. Remember that raccoon with no hair we saw? Still freaks me out.
Yeah.
Where was that?
Oh, it was online.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we did see it. It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had, what's that? Not melatonin.
Alopecia.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
a raccoon
A
did?
raccoon did, man.
It was very
You
sleepy.
can look it up.
I don't want to.
Yeah, it did not look like a raccoon.
No, it didn't.
It looked like a giant
he was
sewer
so
rat.
scared.
Oh,
It
was
looked like
scary.
the rodents of
Yeah, it was
unusual
scary.
size from Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
This was Sauce's reaction.
Come on,
there it
move
is.
it, lard-ass.
I said that?
Yeah.
That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of cute. And he's scared, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very, very
Poor little
frightened.
guy.
Oh, Rosie.
Rosie, do you like to gamble?
I think we've established that.
Well, today is International Whiskey Day and National Viagra Day.
What a combination.
But
Right after the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's he's blind. So we'll hear about that coming up.
Okay, as we head to the break, a look at the six.
That has to be the best news blooper of all time. Yeah.
The weirdest
So
Freudian
odd.
slip.
But he's gay. I mean blind.
I know. And the
So
guy,
close. Just a little bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Right.
Rosie, what would impress you more? A gay person climbing to the top of Mount Everest or a blind one?
A blind person.
Is it close?
Not even close.
Okay. McDonald's is adding Krispy Kreme donuts to its menu nationwide.
okay.
Lord.
Thanks, Little John.
Dude, I'm
That's
in for
right.
that.
Interesting.
Wow. Oh, I love those donuts. Anybody know? Just
Yeah,
me?
well,
Why am I the one
That was the
saying it?
biggest deal in the world when they opened up
Yeah.
here. There were
Yeah.
lines around the block forever and ever, and it's like
I enjoy
donuts.
myself. Oh, thanks, Doogie. They went Timothy Chalamet on it. They were just everywhere.
That's a real good way to say it. You're right.
Yeah.
There were too
Yeah,
many.
they're in Maple Grove and
And then weren't they in every holiday?
Yeah, I think they were.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's still something special about
I mean, you could get them on holidays if you'd like to.
Yeah, thank you.
the drizzle, watching
It's all about the drizzle, isn't it?
There was one at the Mall of America.
Yeah, that one was like Wonka's Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory. Watching
yeah.
that
There was?
conveyor belt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, MOA was awesome.
Yeah, they would. They'd just slide right down the rack.
Yep, looked awesome.
Yep.
They're fresh and hot. A+.
I remember, Rosie, you'd carry a half dozen of them using no hands.
Yeah, you would. And then you'd say, "Who wants one?"
That's what you kept saying.
Then you'd walk past the Cinnabon, and that would be awful.
And then
at the Mall
you'd
of
grab a
America.
couple of those.
I
think I'm hungry.
When you're at the Mall of America, you get.
Rosie, would you kill a stranger for unlimited access to Cinnabon the rest of your life?
I think I've had one in my entire life.
Oh, that's a mistake. You got to double down on that, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
They're so good.
They are, but
It's the best cinnamon
every
roll on
time,
the planet.
Yeah,
It's weird to have like a chain restaurant, though, be the best. You would think some nice restaurant, like a mom and pop shop, does it differently. It is kind of strange where that's their one trick, but they do it the best.
the
Cinnabons are the
intoxicating
best.
smell is unlike any place, any establishment. I
No,
know.
he saved it.
Okay. Yeah,
You
that
bailed
could-
out at the end there.
Of course I did. I know you.
Oh.
Question mark.
You can smell it from a mile away.
But
It's the best.
Stomach
Like
ache
Pepe
for me,
Le Pew.
Yeah, I just.
Not Rosie. I mean, Cinnabon.
Yeah, and then you got to walk through the mall after that.
Right.
That's the
Well,
problem.
yeah, you got to walk off the
to do, though.
calories.
Yeah.
Speaking of eating, Costco reportedly cracking down to make sure that only members are able to eat at the food courts, which I don't understand that at all. For years, you go in through the store part, you have to show your card.
Mm-hmm.
If you go through the other side to either go to customer service or the food court, you don't have to show anything. That's always been the point. Is you want to go to Costco and get the food, just go ahead.
We're just playing by the rules.
Now, according to Costco, they're going to crack down and say you gotta be a member to even eat at the food courts. No more, $1.50 hot
No
dogs.
more
and
free lunch. Yeah.
They got rid of the churros, though. That sucks. Now it's cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Got to bring back that churro for $1.50.
Yeah. Hey, Cor.
Churros
we mentioned this the other day. Can I tell you something before we run out of time?
Mm-hmm.
You were asking, or somebody was asking, about the update on the indoor water park at the Mall of America.
Yeah.
Remember that? Bring Me the News has this. Plans to build an indoor water park in Mall of America are making a splash once again. Bloomington officials and the mall's owners are looking at ways to move the Mystery Cove Water Park forward after the project, estimated to cost over $300 million, stalled during the pandemic. The Bloomington City Council is scheduled to hear an update on the plans Thursday, with changes to the proposal unveiled as officials look to bring momentum to the project once again. According to city documents, the new water park design scales back the size compared to prior proposals by about a third. The park now proposed to span. What's that?
Don't even do it.
Oh, well. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Don't make it smaller.
Where are they supposed to put this? Somewhere.
Bend over and I'll show you.
Right across the street.
Gross.
Right across the street.
I wasn't
Plenty of
talking
space.
to you.
According to the city by new water park design scales, the park now proposes to span 143,000 square foot. Still includes a wave pool, lazy river, splash pad, and over 30 slides. Yeah, it doesn't say here, but I know it is across the street.
Yeah, is it not in the
Not in the actual.
lot?
The
kind of-
parking lot right out in front.
Right,
Between
by
that
IKEA and MOA.
Yeah,
makes sense.
And they built stuff on the, I guess if you're facing it on the left-hand side, like a bunch of things over there now, like restaurants and stuff like that.
Mystery Cove is also how I listed my sexuality on my dating apps in my 20s.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like to keep it
How'd that go?
ambiguous. Didn't go well. Was single for like 8
But
years.
you know what? It wouldn't have gone well either way.
Oh.
I do like water parks.
Yeah. I like water sports, if you know what I'm saying.
We all know.
The Olympics.
Oh, thanks,
love
Rose.
those. What gets done and is open and available first? The water park at MOA or Elder Scrolls 6?
Yeah.
The water park.
I bet it's the
GTA
water park, yeah.
Look at the finances.
Yeah, the Lord might return before any of that happens.
I know.
Which would be a shame.
The Lord
Because the first thing I saw, if I see the Lord coming back for the rapture, I would be like, no, wait for GTA 6, then we can do this.
Were you? No.
What if he just went, oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. Cool. I'll be right back there.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Anyway.
Could I
But take
please
Corey
play-
with you.
Thank you, Zach.
Corey ain't going with them.
Why?
Well, it's the only way he's getting in. So
I'm going to ask nicely.
Well, that helps.
Yeah, manners go a long way.
Yeah, they do.
Again,
You'll have to admit you were wrong, though. That'd be tough.
Yeah, he never does that.
No.
has any,
No,
does
I just
anybody
like
know-
I like admitting when there's evidence, and him saying right this way would be a lot of evidence right in front of my face.
I still don't think it'd be enough for you.
That would be the only way I would say that I'm confident that I've made the wrong choice.
Does anybody know? Is Parrish out because he's in at NHL Network?
Not sure.
No, he's in. Nikki, his wife, just posted. Where's Star Wars land?
Either
LA and
LA
Orlando.
or
Is it one of those?
Okay, all
Disney
right.
World.
Who's at one of
Because
the Disneys?
I was just
Both of them.
reading about the lottery winner from yesterday.
Uh-oh.
New Jersey is where the NHL Network is. I was
boy.
hoping maybe our boy Parrish had been out there
That kind of narrows it down.
buying some lottery tickets. You know?
It's either Snooki or Parrish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawk would, both of them.
Well, I love Perry.
Yeah, so do I.
Mark's not much of a gambler outside of pull tabs.
He's not much of a delicate lover
And
either.
the golf.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah.
He loves pull tabs, but I mean, Mark, I don't think
He's not a
Mark doesn't seem like a
delicate
lottery
lover.
guy.
You
to me.
rough?
Yeah.
I don't know if he plays the lottery. We'll see. Either way, he didn't win the 1.1 billion.
No, we would have known.
I guarantee you this is what happened. He meant to buy a ticket and forgot.
Yeah, he slept through
sounds-
it. He slept through
yeah.
it.
Or worse, he bought a ticket, forgot about it.
Left it in the drawer.
Yeah.
And then it'll expire in a year.
Yeah, because he doesn't need the money anyway.
No, he doesn't care.
Just throw it with the rest of it. Am I right?
He's one of those people that would have taken the guaranteed million over the 75% chance at 100 billion,
Yeah.
which is insanity. Roll the dice. Let's go.
You know,
Let's gamble.
let them have it. Whatever they like, right?
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, great show. Thanks, Rose.
Yeah. Love that show.
Washington State now has a stripper's bill of rights.
The
Damn
college?
right.
Well, Rosie.
Thanks for.
I don't know what that means.
Secco.
Yeah.
Strippers Bill of Rights.
Kind of a unionized thing? Is it just,
Maybe.
Yeah.
A man in Florida got arrested for allegedly filming women in a bathroom at Marshall's.
Is that wrong? Asking for a friend named.
That man starts in 9 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
A dog in Florida
Oh.
dug up an unexploded military bomb.
Hear these stories and it just
No one was hurt.
Wow.
still find World War II.
What do you got there, pal? Oh, my God.
Was that a reenactment?
Wow, Zacho, you were there.
Whoa.
A museum in England is suing its former curator, claiming he stole over 1,800 artifacts and sold them on eBay.
Jeez.
I always think they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Right. That's like what's that art heist bit we watched in Boston? Like, that's never been recovered.
No.
That's so weird.
Largest heist in the history of the world.
Yeah.
At least art heist, at least. Some guy on TikTok thinks his spiteful mom intentionally ruined his $9,000 gender reveal party by triggering a fire alarm.
Don't have a gender reveal party.
And if you do, if you're spending $9,000,
Do have the party.
I
It's
will
a
bet
great
you
gambling affair.
$1 million. If that happens for you, you will.
Zero chance.
I'm willing to bet.
I'll bet.
No,
Not
you
$1
have
million
to.
dollars.
I'm with
You
Saul.
have no
We have to
choice.
gamble on it.
Zero.
You
We
have
to
no
gamble.
choice. If,
Zero.
If
We'll
your
do it in
beloved wants it,
studio.
you
Zero.
will have one.
No, zero.
If she wants it, you'll have it.
I said if we ever have children, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
She
and
said,
she
yeah,
listens
What
to
if she
you.
wants it?
then she can. I won't be there.
Oh, are you
Wow,
serious?
what a great
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need them. I want $140
Hell,
for my
we didn't
last
need him
gender
for
reveal.
conception either.
Oh, no. We need to gamble on it.
Wow, I can't believe you'd put your foot down.
No, I'm not doing
Are
it.
you standing by that?
I stand by it.
So bad.
Yeah, they're dumb. Nobody. Not the only people that care are the mother, and I mean, it's
So
just
the mother, like Kelly.
no, but it's like
who
that's
cares
your
about
business.
her?
So
matters.
Kelly wants to maybe have it, and you're saying zero.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
I'm going to the simulator.
yeah, probably.
I'm gonna
yeah.
go hit some shots while you tell
I love
everybody
her
you're
more than anything. I'm not doing that.
Sounds like you love her more than anything.
I do.
Are
You're
you
willing
really-
to stand by her in
Yeah.
any circumstance.
I would,
I
but
get
not
this.
that.
I completely get it. On your side of the family, it's not easy to tell whether it's a guy or not.
Wait a minute. I'm going to be spending a week with Lawyer Lambert.
Yeah. What color is it when it's going to have a gigantic head?
Oh,
Whoa!
I think that's blue.
I guess it's a boy.
Yeah.
All right, Rosie.
Have fun this weekend, you guys.
We will have fun.
I love you.
The next couple days.
All right, you're on with Common today?
Yes, absolutely. I'm with Common at 2 o'clock, yes.
We're back tomorrow, 5:30 until 9. Lieber back from his spot tomorrow, right?
Are
I
you
think
sure
Tommy's
he made it back?
Yeah, he is. He's
Okay,
back
good.
on Twin Cities Live, and I think
Okay.
Tommy's back tomorrow as well. More of the Power Trip Morning Show tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. PA's next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a on Oak Road.
Lounge at Treasure Island Resort and Casino March 28th and March 29th for your chance to win